Hello 104. Today is Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Today I'm here to do your My First Diary lesson with you. Let's open up to page 31. We're going to continue learning about hobbies. Our next hobby is cooking. I'm going to read the story to you. I want you to listen, point, and repeat. Then read the story by yourself. After that, I'm going to show you how to make an idea web and help you write a story like this one. The best cook. Date, Thursday, November 10. Weather, fine. That means good weather. My hobby is cooking. When I cook, I feel very happy. Today I cooked spaghetti. Before cooking, I washed my hands and put on an apron. I read the recipe and prepared all the ingredients. Then I started cooking. I served the spaghetti on the plate. My family really liked to eat it. Vocabulary: before, put on, apron, recipe, ingredient, served, plate. You practice reading the vocabulary and the story. Useful expressions: before cooking, I washed my hands. Starting or started, I started cooking. I started doing. I started doing something. I started eating. I started sleeping. Okay? Go now to page 32. We're going to write our own diary. We're going to write about the topic, my hobby. Last time you wrote about the topic, my hobby. You can write about another hobby if you want to, or you can write about cooking. Do you cook anything? Okay, tell me your favorite thing that you like to cook and eat at home. I'm going to tell you how I did a concept web, which is what we do here, okay? So in your concept web, draw one big circle. And this big circle is where you write your hobby. My example is making jewelry. You can say anything about cooking, okay? Cooking eggs, cooking pasta, making gimbap, making pizza. You can choose something different if you want. Any hobby or anything you like to do for fun. Over here, we're going to say how we feel when we do our hobby. That should be your first sentence, okay? I thought of it a little late. So actually, your first circle should be how you feel. Number one, I feel blah, blah, blah. When I'm gonna say make jewelry. When I make jewelry. Do you see how that's the first sentence in the regular story? Copy that kind of structure, okay? In the story that we read, the first sentence said, when I cook, I feel very happy. Okay, so you're gonna say the same thing. When I make jewelry, I feel very happy and creative. Number two, you're gonna tell me what you do before you start your hobby. For example, before I start making jewelry, I pick pretty jewels. I go to the store and I buy the prettiest beads and jewels to make my jewelry with. So I will say, before making my jewelry, I pick pretty beads. Then you talk about what you do when you do your hobby. When I make jewelry, I put jewels on a string. Then I give my jewelry to my friends. It makes me feel very happy to see them wearing the jewelry I made them. Okay? So that's what I want you to do. Think of a hobby and make a concept web. In the middle, write your hobby or the thing you like to cook. Say how you feel, what you do before, how you do your hobby, and who do you give your hobby to. Okay, that should be 4 or 5 sentences. All right, after you do that, you are finished with your lesson. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye.